Hello, my name is Mugencat, and I'm here to show you a few different designs for the upcoming 2020 fall event set in Forge of Empires. On the right side here, I have the Wikipedia page, where you can get all the information you need. I'm sure you are already using this. On the other side here, I have a tool that I have been working on this summer. It's available here if you're interested in looking at it. I will also link these designs down below in the description. So here I have a few different setups that I want to talk to you about and give you my thoughts on which you should get. So the first design here is the basic default design that suggests that you build. I do not recommend it, to be honest. It's quite good. It gives quite a lot of forge points, 20 forge points, 50 goods, so that's quite good. It is quite big, but still, if you look at per tile stats, it does give 0.5, half a forge point per tile, which is, it's twice as good as the Shrine of Knowledge, for example. So it's definitely good. It's definitely among the best. But it is quite big, as I said, and it's also a little bit awkward to place because you need roads for these three buildings. So you need a road in here, and then you also need a road on the other side as well. So it's a bit awkward to place. So it's definitely a good option. You might though struggle to get it for free. You will get, if you're playing for free, you will get 7. You're able to play 7 kits, 7 fields. Sorry, if you land in Apprentice, or 8 if you land in the Professional. And I do believe if you land in Apprentice, you will be able to place these 6 plus 4 upgrades for the main building. I heard someone say that you might not be able to get it, but yeah. So yeah, that's definitely an option. If you're in a developing city, I might go for this. It's quite nice, gives a lot of forge points. But if you're in a late game city where you need to optimize your space, I would not go for this. I would go for one of these or this. So let me first talk about this. This is a forge point optimized setup. As you can see, it gives 13 forge point, but it only needs 18 tiles. 21 tiles, sorry. 21 tiles. So it gives less forge point, but per tile it gives more. It also gives slightly more attack per tile. And perhaps more importantly, you only need one road connection down below here. So you can, for example, place it right next to a cider mill. That would be quite nice. So yeah, quite easy to fit into your city. This, I wouldn't really recommend it, just play it around a little bit. It gives a slightly more attack than this, but less forge points. So if you're after forge point, I would go for this. If you do spend some extra diamonds and pick up some extra sets, it's possible to expand this and do something like this. As you can see, it gives 0.72 forge point per tile, which is quite good. Yeah, so 3 forge points per 4 tiles, roughly. You need 2 road connection, 1 on each side. But yeah, other than that, it's quite simple to place. In total, it gives 26 forge points, so it's really good. So yeah, that's the forge points options. I would go for this or this, depending on how many sets you are able to pick up. But for me, and I'm sure for a lot of you other guys, attack-focused setups is the most important. So here I have 4 options, which are, they're more or less the same, all of them. So first, let's talk about these. I do believe that these are the absolute best attack setups from the set, but also in the game. they are more or less the same. This one gives 24 attacking attack and 32 attacking defense. And this one gives 48 attacking attack and 16 attacking defense. So in raw numbers, a little bit more, but it's also a little bit bigger. So it all depends on if you need attacking defense or attacking offense. If you're looking at per tile numbers, this gives 1.83 combined attack, which is really good. This one also gives a lot, it gives 1.8, so slightly less, but in raw numbers it's in real terms it's not really a big difference. So either of these are great. This one is a little bit easier to place, but they are both really easy to place because neither of these sets require any roads. So you can place them wherever you want in your city without thinking about roads at all. One slight problem with these two is that the middle piece here, which you can choose either the Begonia Bench or the Autumn Scarecrow, you can choose which, doesn't matter, but they will be missing one connection, so they will only get 2 bonuses. So if we look at this, it will only give 5 goods or 2 forge points, you won't get the last one. So one way to get around this is by these designs down below here, which are the same designs, just expanded a little bit to include both of these. So for 3 additional tiles, you get an additional 3 forge points and 10 goods. So yeah, that's definitely good, and I'm considering placing this instead of this, even though that I don't really care about forge points or goods at this point, because it's really good results. So yeah, this needs 7 kits, this needs 8, so that's another factor. If you're only able to pick up 8 kits or 7 kits, you can go for one of these. But if you're able to pick up 8, perhaps you should go for one of these instead. And one interesting thing about this set is that to get bigger sets and to expand and to get better results, get better productions, at least for when it comes to attack, instead of making crazy designs like, for example, the spring designs or the piazza designs, where you can expand them and improve the efficiency, for the for the fall set, I do believe, and I'm quite sure that this is the absolute best you can get. So to get more attack and to get a better design, instead of creating something crazy, you simply have to build an... Oh, I broke my tool. Anyway, you simply have to expand it, or get another module instead of doing something crazy. So yeah, down below here, added just played around a little bit. It's not really good, and I see that it's missing a piece. There we go. So yeah, this is just some fun I had, and I quite like experimenting with stuff like this and just see how good things are. So this one, it's not great in any respects, to be honest, so don't go for that. So yeah, to summarize, I would go for, if you're going for forge points, I would going for this or this, depending on how many you're able to pick up. And of course this thing, you're able to expand it even further if you want. So just add modules on top, and you can just expand it depending on how many pieces you pick up. For attack, I would be going for one of these 4. And it all depends on if you need more attacking attack or attacking defense. And if you do want to get full bonus from these middle pieces or not. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the fall set. I'm really exciting. It's the with these setups here, it's the absolute best attack set ever introduced to the game, which I guess is they're always adding slightly better sets, but this one is a giant leap ahead of other sets, which usually gives, in recent times, they give slightly above 1 attack per tile. but for these you're looking at almost 2 attack per tile, so it's a big jump in efficiency. So yeah, that's about it for me. I will link this in the description. Hope you have some use for this tool. I really like exploring and testing out with the different sets. You can see that all the current event sets are included. So yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you get some use out of this, and yeah, bye bye.